Oh, thank goodness.
Good morning and welcome to Getting Lined with me, Lauren Scott. I am here with Paige for Porchtime with.
Paige, on our phones.
Yeah, so if it's a little bit different or if you can't hear us as well, it's because, we're doing this on
Virtually.
audio. Virtually.
And
Happy New Year to everyone.
yeah, bitches, 2026, motherfuckers.
Can you believe it? I cannot believe it's already 2026. It's insane.
Well, because, look, I remember 1999 to 2000. Now it's
Where
like,
the whole world freaked out thinking that it was going to black out.
and only I did. But
That was good.
did you like that?
I did. What
Yeah.
did you do for New Year's? We had chill plans. Our family throughout the whole holidays was kind of fighting sickness, whatever that junk was that's going around.
Well, thankfully, I never had it. But, well, Mike was working, so what did we do? Nothing. Lily and her friend went and did stuff. And
That's fun.
then I went to the gym. And then Gunny did nothing. And then, yeah, that's what happened.
Just
Mm-hmm.
low key. I kind of liked it low key, to be honest with you. It was nice. We usually travel for the holidays, which is also nice, but I was really glad that we didn't go to the cabin in Angel Fire this year because, there was no snow. So the plan is to go skiing for um
Yeah,
spring
they didn't
break.
have any snow. They were
Mm-mm.
the whole week and they didn't have any snow whatsoever.
I know, so weird. So
Yeah.
weird.
But yeah,
Anyways, we hope you brought in 2026 safely and surrounded by the ones you love the most. And I don't really do resolutions. I know we've talked about this, but I do words. So, what is your word for the year?
that's what I talked to one of my yogis about. No. Just saying no to things that we don't want to do. No. It's a whole
Nice.
it's a whole sentence. No.
My word last year was joy, and hence the reason why I brought in my 45th year doing 45 things that bring me joy. But my 2026 word is serenity. I am finding the serenity and creating my own serenity sanctuary. My focus is my body as my sanctuary and finding joy and living in serenity. Peace.
It's more positive than mine.
So
Mm-hmm.
maybe that's 3 words or 4 if you add in peace, I guess.
I don't know. I'm just trying
I
to
don't
make
think no is an unpositive word, by the way. I think no is a boundary word that is good.
well, and I think that you have to take care of yourself, and when you do things for other people, then you're not really taking care of yourself.
Yes, yes.
I also think that I found this speaker on my phone, so
Oh yeah.
that's a win.
Yay, go you.
It was definitely a win. Um, so I feel a lot smarter now.
There's still a little feedback, but it is what it is. It's fine.
But what if it's just me resonating into the ethos?
Oh, well, there you go.
That's right.
Oh, I lost you.
No.
Oh, okay, there you are. So,
What
we
if
have
I don't actually use speaker?
a Paigey.
Hold on. What's happening?
All right, guys. What I was saying while Paige is fixing her mic so she doesn't echo to you, we have a really, really, really packed January with some. Oh, yay! With some amazing people. We have Isabella Gertzberg, I think is how you say her name. She'll be on next week. That's the creator of Shakeology. She'll be talking about her spiritual, like her spiritual path that she stepped into, and parenting and all the things. I'm excited to hear how she even got involved with Shakeology and how huge it was. So I'm excited to have her. I have the people, my people that I'm working with cancer care services will be coming on talking about what all they do, and how you can get involved, or if needed, how you can connect with them. So I'm excited about them because, I'm doing sound healing sessions for them. And I just love that group of people. They are amazing. Amazing.
Awesome.
And then we have a few people coming in for the remainder of this season. So I'm excited. It's going to be great. Of course, Kate will be back talking about their podcast. I have a guy coming on because of the data centers and protect the Paluxy and protect the dinosaur tracks coming on talking about that.
Who's that?
I'm not going to say the name yet.
Okay, but I went to their protest, and I guess, is it a protest? It's just a meeting. It was a block party on the square.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I went, and I got their flyers, and I was actually pleasantly surprised because it was a different demographic of people than I thought that were going to be there. So I'm thinking that there's probably a lot of mixed support. So it's not just like one demographic of people that are trying to get.
Yeah, I think, well, you know what I think? So for those of y'all that are listening in the ether that are not sure what, or aware of what's going on in Texas, they have a big push of data centers all throughout Texas right now. And a lot of them, they're not worth fighting. It is the next thing. Our governor is in control of that. And so if you want to fight that, you need to go to elections. Go against the governor, because that's really the only way of fighting that. But there are areas around where we live, one in particular, that is going through ranches of families that have had it since the 1800s. It's called Protect the Paluxy. And that one I am stepping behind, because I believe, after watching, and I'm not a lawyer, so I'm not giving any legal advice. I didn't finish law school. So, but just from what I have seen on my own research and how I've talked to the people on both sides, it's my understanding that there is one in particular that we can fight using our voices in the right, respectful manner, and that is protects the Paluxy, and that is because it is going through National Park, Dinosaur State Valley Park, and it is going through.
It's a state.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Not a national. I said Dinosaur State Valley Park. I always call it that. I don't even really know what the real name is. But yeah, it is a state park, not a national. But it's still protected land. So with that being said, and it's not a done deal. Most of the ones around us are already done deals. They've been in works for about 2 years, and they're fixing to start ground. So if you're listening and you're in the Hood County DFW area and you're fighting, let me start off by saying the only way to fight big corporations like this is to be in front of it, not behind it. People can sell their land to whoever they want to sell their land to. You have no control over that, no matter how many people show up to a meeting. So from what I'm seeing, a lot of people are getting very frustrated showing up to these meetings and not being let in. But what they don't understand is how these meetings are actually held. So the pack mentality, I believe, needs to stop, and the informational mentality needs to start. Does that make sense? So I'm excited to bring them on.
Actually understand government.
What did you say, Paige?
Go ahead.
What did you say?
I'm hoping that maybe people will understand how things work. Maybe that this will be like, oh, well, maybe I need to pay attention to local politics. I need to pay attention to what the governor is actually doing versus what he thinks that, because people they don't really pay that much attention.
Well,
They
and
just go
everybody's
through
going
day
on,
to day.
yeah, and everybody's going on a witch hunt for local politics when this isn't a political thing. This is done by the governor. It's not the cities and counties are just trying to catch up to these big corporations coming in and buying out. Does that make sense?
Well, and that's what I think that other people need to learn. And maybe this
Yeah,
is
well, and that's
actually
what they're not. You know what I mean? People just react. They don't want to learn. I mean, I think we've seen that even during this whole damn election year. So we're going to have them on to explain what's happening and how people can help because it is happening all over Texas. And, hopefully that will give an eye-opening awakening from actual lawyers that are in it, not people that are just hearing on Nextdoor or Facebook what's going on.
But that's
Uh,
the other Facebook and next door. That shit's not real. That's just gossip and
it's
fear
yeah,
mongering.
it's fear
Hate.
mongering, and there's nothing you can do about fear mongering. There's no way you can get around it because it just creates chaos, and chaos is not what's needed. It's actual facts and staying in front of it. If your property's right going to be right across from one, then maybe it's time to start selling it before they put it up. It's those kinds of things that need to be looked at and need to be talked about. So I'm excited to have them on because I've learned a whole lot by doing my own research. And I'm not into the fear mongering at all. I'm all about facts, and um, I'm tired of pointing fingers at our city people. I mean, people are pointing fingers to the city council, but it's not the city council who's buying out the land. Does that make sense?
But yeah,
I lost you. What did you say, Paige?
like the
I lost.
corporation
We
has
lost you
too much.
completely.
Oh God, help me. Let's see. Where am I? Does this sound good?
Yes.
How about we stay here? Um, what I was trying to say is that maybe, and I'm trying to think of the silver lining. What if this is a way for people to actually figure out how things work?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only silver lining, honestly, for the whole everything that's happening is
Hmm.
like, this isn't how this is supposed to work. And maybe
Hmm.
this is what needed to happen so people actually figure out maybe that they need somebody who knows who will protect you from the corporate interests. And we've been selling out so much to corporations for so many years that they just run roughshod over everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only silver lining you can get. And
Yeah, and
maybe,
so that was one of my things is like what can I do to help this situation? Because I'm not a lawyer. I mean, I understand law better than most, but I'm not a lawyer, so I can't give legal advice. But what I can tell you is what I particularly am learning from the lawyers and the landowners and the corporations because I'm asking them too. And anyways, we'll get into that when we have everybody on. But I'm excited to do that because maybe that is going to shed some light on when this starts happening in other states because it will, and it is, and what you can do to stay ahead of it and fight it that way instead of just showing up, looking, screaming, and yelling at a meeting that has nothing to do with it. Does that make sense? You know the. Uh,
I just
uh,
hate the screaming and yelling. And I'm like, that's not political discourse. Like, political discourse used to be explaining side to side instead of the loudest guy and the angriest guy is the winner.
yeah.
Like, that used to not actually be a thing, but maybe everybody got tired of it. Maybe
And
they're all waiting to be civilized again.
we will see. But besides that, we have a great season. Like we are completely booked through May as far as guests go, and I'm super excited about that. I mean, I have tons of people reaching out wanting to be on the pod, so I I think that 2026 is going to be great for us. I keep saying, me and you will be going to video, but we'll keep it me and you unless we're doing like B-roll for what's going on, and then
Oh,
What else? What else do we have in the new year happening? My son's graduating. That's weird.
yeah, I'm taking my son to college tours. That's weird. Um, that's weird.
It is. It's just a weird place to be. But and I'm gonna have my friends on so they can. I was a birth doula, and I previously talked about my experience, but I'm gonna have the family who I doulaed with, my best friend's family, on to talk about their experience and why they chose an at-home birth. And to be honest with you, I don't know if I'll ever tell anybody to have their baby in the hospital unless they're high risk after experiencing such an incredible
I had
home
two
birth.
emergency C-sections, so I know why I would have mine. If you don't have those kind of problems, then I think that you can have a home birth.
Yeah, especially if
But
you have the right team.
yeah,
So, that's what's going on with the show for the rest of the season. And yeah, it's just walking into the new and charging forward. What are your plans for the rest of the year for you?
well,
What is your
I
number one goal, Paige?
my number one goal,
Uh-huh.
uh, not to lose my shit, but I don't really have goals. I just like do things. I am growing my yoga business, doing those online Zoom videos for people who can't go to class but actually want to see my class, and that's going really well.
And that's exciting because that's a whole nother level. Are you going to be putting that out to where our listeners can follow your classes?
Yeah, they can. I don't know how we're gonna get that happening, but yeah, we can
Well, we
do
can
that.
do it just like you do with your clients. Put the link on our shows, and then people
Yeah,
who are interested in taking one of your classes. It's very good strength yoga. Like she's really really good. Um,
we can link it with my TikTok, and they can slide into my DMs. And do you like that? Uh
yeah,
huh.
I like that.
Yeah.
Sliding into those DMs.
Slide into my DMs. Um, hey, I forgot to tell you. I
What?
got one of I got one of those like, hey, I want to be your sugar daddy DMs. Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
did you tell them it costs $1,500 to talk to you about it?
No, I'm a different person than you. I
Oh.
just deleted it unread, and I was
I
just
think
going to.
I've come to the realization that they're bots.
I'm pretty sure that it was a bot, but I just thought it was funny because I was like, dude, I fucking made it.
I have reached the status.
Yeah, I am bottable. He tried to scam me. God. Fuck off.
Uh,
I am
well,
winning in life.
I know
But
it's a
yeah,
tough time for everybody and for our listeners worldwide with the threat of war in many, many countries. And we just want to tell you that we are standing beside everybody, holding space and prayers for anybody who's struggling, anybody who's scared, that everything's going to work out for the highest good for all. Because I'm trying
appreciate
not to doom spiral too much, but I mean it is very apparent that what Rachel had talked about uh, with the tower moment is starting to happen, and it is very scary for those of us who have kids that are in the age range of getting drafted.
Well,
Um,
it's I never actually thought that I would be in this spot where
mm,
you're joking about how you can get your kid deferred from a draft, and
mm,
it's like not really a joke because it
yeah,
could really happen.
yeah,
And but I kind of just try to for me personally, I know that I don't have the range of influence to actually change, but if I can if I can talk to somebody, then I can change that way. And I know that we're not alone. There's lots of other people who are feeling the exact same way that we are, and you just have to be a beacon for those people.
Yes. So I guess, and this is a worldwide thing. I mean, many countries, their kids have to go at 18 and serve female or male.
Right.
Israel, I mean, they serve, but in ours, they do not. And so, um,
It
it is,
might be,
it is a scary time
but
for that.
there's literally nothing you can do about it.
No, there's
All you
not. And that,
is try to still live your life and try to have the best life that you possibly can. And what did Rachel say? Joy as a rebellion?
yes. Which is what
I
we need
mean,
to do right now.
yeah, because you can't concede in advance. You still have to keep fighting whatever way that you can. And, hopefully I do like to circle back to, because I do believe that maybe this is what people needed.
Well,
Maybe this.
again, I mean, I think we've been told that by the different people who are seers or astrologers, that this was coming. And that the downfall happens. I think it's every 120 years, if I'm not correct. Don't quote me on that because it's not right in front of me. But between that moment, we've seen it, the crash. And what I consider crashing right now is the narcissistic personality crash. Masks are falling off and people are seeing real. And
That's what you said.
I think that I said that was going to happen. Rachel said that was going to happen. Kate said that was going to happen. Anybody who has tapped in has said that it's going to happen. And I think that we're really starting to see that happen.
Yep.
I don't think that this is going to stop happening anytime soon. So we're just going to have to ride the wave. The good part of it is we're seeing it happen. Where only some of us were able to see masks. Now
Yeah.
the majority is starting to see that, even with the Epstein cases and things that are coming out with that. So, there has to be a downfall before a rebuild. That's what a tower moment's all about. And we are living that right now. So stay on top of it. Stay with your meditation practice. Stay with the good vibes. I'm not saying spiritually bypass anything. I'm just saying that there's only so much that we have control over, and fear
You
mongering and chaos is not going to help our control.
that actually only brings you down.
And
That actually
creates more chaos, right?
takes more chaos. You think about the things that are around you. If you are in chaos, if you're thinking about chaos, it becomes more chaotic. And you
Yes.
won't ever actually be able to get out. And I like to acknowledge what is happening,
Mm,
acknowledge I can't do anything about it, and
mm.
try to live my best life. I
Yeah.
try not to cause anybody harm and do the best I can. And that's all we can do.
Yes.
And if we can change maybe one person, but I don't know, it's not
Not
changing.
about changing. It's just about um, opening eyes to the
Yeah,
masks that are falling off.
yeah, where you're like, I don't know, I have lots of discussions with lots of different people, and I do it because I want them to understand that I don't think they're bad, and they don't think I'm bad, and that we're actually just two humans trying to make it through. And I
Mm,
think that's a good way to combat the polarization.
hmm
And that's all we can do.
I agree. And show up at the polls.
Please.
You know what I mean? Like really, that's all you can do is show up at the polls, no matter which way you go. At the end of the day,
Oh, and I was so fucking depressed last November because I knew it was going to be bad.
mm,
I didn't eat for like 3 days. I
mm.
couldn't eat because I was just so messed up in my head. I mean, my abs looked great, but I was like, look at all 6 of those buddies. But I knew it was going to be fucking chaos. But a year into it, I still know it's going to be chaos. but I know that the chaos isn't going to consume me. And I think that's a better place to be.
I love that positive Paige. What? It's like you listen to me or something.
I do. I start spiraling, and then I'm like, what would Lauren say?
Well, because it is true. There's only so much that we can do. We can vote. We can use our voices in positive ways. But using your voice in positive ways and using our platform in a positive way is beautiful. But at the end of the day, we're not trying to tell the people who listen all over the world that they have to think and feel like us. We're
No.
we're recognizing that everybody has their own opinion on what's happening. Just try to stay in your center of whatever opinion you have, because I think it's crazy for all sides right now, all over the country. I mean, we are looking at quite literally what could become World War III very soon, and um, we're seeing we're seeing a complete repeat. And it is what it is, and we can only do what's best for our families. And it's just kind of like what I was talking about with the data centers. You can only do what's best for your family.
Right.
Period.
And you really have a very limited amount of power.
Yes.
And it's the illusion of control. And all you can do is control your reaction to other people's actions. And that's about it. All this other stuff, we're just flotsam and jetsam in life. And I just try very hard to have a positive outlook. Well, and I was talking to another friend, and this is what he said about conversations. You give something to somebody else, and they give something to you. And you think about what the other person's perspective is. And that is a way to create change.
Yes. That's the only way to create change, is to listen
Yeah,
and do your own research and have your own voice.
that's all. That is it. And try to be respectful. And
Yes. So now that the holidays are over, we no longer have to worry about the stresses of the family. Now we're really starting to worry about the stresses of our communities. So treat it with respect. Treat people with respect. Stay centered. Stay in your light, and feel your feelings. It's okay to be angry,
yeah,
but you don't need to force your opinion on somebody else. Ever. And that goes for me in every part of life, whether it be fitness regimes, whether it be, you know, religion, whether it be politics, whether it be
basic decency.
data
Yeah.
centers. Just have basic decency, and maybe just do a little bit of research.
Education is important, and thinking and critical thinking and reading articles instead of like listening to somebody else's opinion on something. And
Well, and we all need to remember too. I'm not on Facebook, haven't been for years. But the things that we see on TikToks are just little blurbs of what's actually happening. And they can be shown either way. You know what I mean? They can be a blurb to fit the narrative of whoever is posting. So one of the things that I do that helps me is if I see something on Facebook that I think, is that actually real? Then I go and look on it. I will Google it. I'll look at different articles. I'll try to get both sides of the fence. I have a little bit more
that's they're called the basics.
exclusivity into what's actually happening with the government, because I'm on some government threads, email threads that go back and back with Congress and some other people. And that just comes from working in international foreign trade and foreign policy. Um, so there are times where I know that there's stuff coming down before it's actually put out into the public. But there are very few people that have that access. So, what you are only shown what you're shown, and you can only do the research from what you could do the research, but form your own opinion. And I know this is something that we talked about during election season, but I think it's even more critical right now because it's smoke and mirrors. It's being used, the media is being used as smoke and mirrors for whoever it's needing to be used for. We'll just say that.
Well, and so I sent you this morning a TikTok, maybe. I think I sent it to you. And it was about once the veil is lifted and you can see the mechanization behind everyone. And I have been able to see people's power plays for the longest time. And I've always known that somebody's trying to get something out of somebody else. I just have always seen it. And I, I don't think other people do. And that's what you're trying to say is that I didn't realize that people didn't understand that people had an agenda and they're pushing some kind of narrative and that not everything everybody says on, everybody has an agenda. Who do you work for? Who gets paid? What are you trying to get?
This right here.
And that is going to change your opinion and what you tell people. And not everybody is honest. They might know that what they're doing is wrong, but they're getting paid to say that it isn't. And what are they going to do? They're going to pay their bills.
Oh yeah, everybody's in it for themselves, right? Like that.
That's what I really, and it's disheartening. But once you realize
is it because one of the things that we're telling people right now is you need to be in this for you and your family. Wouldn't it be the same way as if you were working for the company?
And it is, well, I guess what I mean disheartening is, I'm a soft heart. I do give a lot to everybody, and that's just how I show love. And I try to be more for people than maybe I should. And it's disheartening when you see that that's not a universal. And it's not, and I should be grown, but I'm like, it's that where I ask you these questions, why don't they? And you're like, well, it's like, I know why they don't, but I wish they would.
Yeah.
That's kind of it, where I was like, I know why you would sell your land for $8 million, but I don't know why you would do it in this way. The greater good? I'm like, what is the greater good? Do we even pay attention to the greater good anymore? And who am I to say that this, because, well, in my mind, the data centers are not good. But somebody else is going to argue the greater good for and the greater good for this family is to have them those millions of dollars versus their land. And and I can understand the other person's side. I just wish it wasn't an option.
Well, let's be honest. Everybody can do what they want with their own land. And that is how these data centers are making their money. They're either buying out the land from people who, they can for millions of dollars. I mean, this is no different than when the oil fields started drilling on everybody's property. This is just a data center. Does that make sense? Like, do I want to live? Do I want to live? I mean,
not in my backyard. It's the same. Not in my backyard.
Yeah.
They want to build a data center, and they don't want to live next to one. But you're going to get the money. And then I do wonder, though, because it's like the oil burst, the tech burst, the reality bubble, all of these bubbles. Is the AI going to just be a bubble? What?
I mean, I think we don't know. I think that's, it's kind of like when the internet came out and everybody was stressed out about that. Now, if the internet goes down, people stress out. I don't know until things actually happen that we know what's going to happen. There's,
Unfortunately, I don't have psychic abilities. I just have a great sense of humor.
again, I don't know even if a psychic can tell you what's going to happen because it's never happened before into this instance. So
One
we
little
shall see, I suppose. We shall see.
There we go.
Uh,
6. We'll see.
We will see. But we are here with you. We love you. Stay grounded no matter what side you're on. Be nice to people. Everybody is stressed out. There's no,
What's our new tagline for 2026?
I don't
Chamomile
know.
and cannabis?
What?
Chamomile and cannabis?
Yes. Chamomile cannabis. Oh, speaking of cannabis, I will be having, Texas Original on to talk about the new cannabis laws for Texas. And it does look like Donald Trump will be rescheduling. So we will have a lot of interesting information to discuss with that. But yeah, chamomile and cannabis, of course, if you're illegal. Not if you're in the illegal state and you do not have your medical card, just stick with the chamomile.
Yes, chamomile. All right. I'm not here telling anybody to break the law, okay?
Yeah, don't break the law.
We don't do those things. I've never. I try to stay.
But maybe we should make some merch for 2026. Get enlightened with Lauren and Paige. Grab your cannibal, your chamomile and cannabis.
That's
Please
right.
don't.
We
Not
can make
cannibal. We're not cannibals, I promise.
no. Ew. Cannabis.
I like put it all together.
This. A can of bliss.
Oh, boom.
Use
Let's
that.
just end the pod on that one today.
When Texas
May you
original.
be living in your own can of bliss.
There you go. They can use that. Okay. All right.
Stay grounded, do your meditation, do things that help you and your emotional support system, whether that be grounding
Don't
or
let them get
running.
you down. Don't let
Don't
them.
let them get you down. We will get through this. We will
Yeah.
get through this together. We stand with everybody at this time, and we hate to see anybody who is going through any kind of war situation,
Yeah.
whether it be here or whether it be with loved ones in other countries, or whether you are listening from another country and you are in it. We send our love, and thank you, Paige, for being with me today. And Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy
May
Happy
may
New
you
Year.
may you have a blessed New Year, surrounded by those you love the most. And we will see you next week. I will have Mrs. Bella on there with Shakeology. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We are also going to be talking about Brain Tap, which is a new way of it uses meditation. It's a device you can use on your head. They reached out to me and sent me one, and I will be having the founders of that speaking on here too. And I'm super excited about using it. As everybody knows, I'm huge into meditation, so I think this is going to be really good. And I will be doing a little test not only on Paige but also on my son for stress when that arrives. So like I said, 2026 is a great year on the pod. We hope you listen, get your friends to listen, share. We are in 46 countries as we speak, and I couldn't think of a better way to step into 2026 than surrounded by incredible listeners. So thank you again. We stand with you. And Paige,
Love you.
I love you. Thanks for being on, and thanks for listening to Get in Mind with me, Lauren Scott, and Paige.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.